Well, hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. It's Monday, the 14th of November, and it seems that the little liars from California are at it once again, shamelessly using their royal connections, shamelessly trying to fob off everybody else and try and make it seem like that they were at something when they were not. Hey, what's new? They've been doing it for years. But this video isn't about the years and years of fibs and fobs. It's about Remembrance Sunday, which of course was yesterday. Now I believe in America you call it Veterans Day, but it is Remembrance Sunday yesterday, lest we forget. Now, there were whisperings that they were going to do something, as they always did. Can we remember the last time they paraded themselves in a cemetery, looking forlorn, trying to take over what the royal family do so well on Remembrance Sunday? It's a big event in the monarch's calendar, laying the wreath at the cenotaph. And yesterday was no exception, this being the first year that Charles himself has laid the wreath, not on behalf of his mother, but as the king himself. Just a slight caveat, if you can hear my cat meowing in the background, she's not in pain, she just wants attention. Anyway, back to Harry and Meghan. So up pops this on their Archwell website, paying tribute to veterans. And of course, people got the scoop. People magazine, that is. But they probably just had a heads up it was coming to the Archwell website because that's where the picture came from. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks impressive. Them standing there, hand on their hearts, saluting the flag. Except all is not what it seems, because this picture was not part of any event with regards to Veterans Day or Memorial Sunday. It is from the Invictus Games, we believe. I say we believe, but it's 100% confirmed. Now, they're wearing the same clothes, be it Harry has put a tie on, but Meghan is wearing the same suit, she's wearing the same shoes, she's wearing the same coat. In fact, she even gave one of the Ukrainian team members taking part in the Invictus Games her coat. Nobody knows whether she gave it to her as a present, which is weird anyway. Here, have my coat. I'm so famous. Have my coat. You have my coat. Or whether she gave it for her to carry, which is even more offensive, quite frankly. You're part of the team for the Ukraines. Hold my coat. Do you believe that these are two separate photos? Identical outfits. Do you think that they were taken on two different dates, or were they from the Netherlands Invictus Games shoot? Now bear in mind, when they were at the Invictus Games, they were followed closely by Netflix and their crew. They were followed all around, but this particular event was never publicised. Want a bit more proof? Have a look at this photo. Here we have a photo from Archwell on behind. Same bloke standing there. Same bloke. I've pointed to both of them. He was at the same event. It was the Invictus event. Nothing to do with veterans. Nothing to do with Remembrance Sunday. So they could have quite easily done something out of the glare of the normal paparazzi, the normal press photographers, and had this picture taken. Now it's taken by their very favourite photographer, or second photographer, I suppose. They've got several, but it was Chris Allerton. Chris Allerton did the christening photographs of Archie. That was the photograph of choice at the time. I've not seen him pop up for a while, to be fair. But up he pops, which is a bit strange. Would Chris Allerton be in America if they were there? No, he was in the Netherlands. This photo is from the Netherlands, and they're trying to palm it off as them doing something for Veterans Day. I don't think that's right, do you? It's smoke and mirrors all the time, and it's liars. On their website, they say, on this Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, we honour the service members across the world. These brave men and women, as well as their families, have made tremendous sacrifices and embody duty and service. Oh, there's that word service again that Harry loves. We are proud to work with so many organisations that support veterans and military families, including the Invictus Games Foundation. The mission continues. Team Rubicon, Scottys Little Soldiers, I'll speak about that in a minute, and the Greatest Generation Foundation. Today, every day, thank you for your service. Now, this is where it gets tricky. They haven't technically said that this picture was from or is from a Veterans Day service memorial or event, but it is slightly misleading. it looks like they have taken part this year in some form of ceremony. They haven't. It was from the Invictus Games. That is deception. Smoke and mirrors, deception. Yes, they mentioned the Invictus Games during that little blurb. That's all they have to say. But that photo is from the Netherlands. I'm not buying the fact that she would wear white to a Veterans Day / Remembrance Sunday service. You just wouldn't do it, would you? You wouldn't wear white. She's wearing white. It's a lie. An absolute lie. They're fobbing us off with old photos. Why? Why are we getting old photos rehashed for Remembrance Day? It wasn't Remembrance Day. It was Invictus. Invictus! Why on earth would you wear white to a remembrance service? I'm sorry, I'm so sick of the lies, of the smoke and mirrors, of the deviousness of them. I'm so angry I can't get the deviousness word out. In fact, I don't think deviousness is a word. That's how angry I am. Devious! So devious of them. I hope you've noticed that I'm leaving a few errors in my videos recently because they're bloody funny. I'm sorry, I'm just letting you in a little bit. Why is there no pictures of them together recently? Together. There is a lot of rumours going around that they are splitting. I have said no, it's not time yet. She's not done with him. But you got to ask, why on earth were they not at a remembrance service together? Why did they not do something? Why are they using and rehashing old photos? Turns out Harry did do something yesterday. Turns out he went to Pearl Harbour. There was no Meghan, it was just him. That he spent Veterans Day weekend in Hawaii at Pearl Harbour, touring the USS Arizona Memorial. This is so strange. We don't know whether this was a formal visit or a private visit. He's wearing a suit and he's there. Families were visiting all around, but he was there alone on Veterans Day. What the fudge is going on? Why isn't Meghan with him? I am at a complete loss at this. I'm sorry, my brain is fizzed. Yes, I don't think it was a private visit because the Royal Navy photographer was there. You can see her with the camera here. But maybe the commander just went, oh, let's go get a picture, Harry's here. I don't know. I can't get a grip on this one. I really can't. It feels like he's cosplaying on Veterans Day, which is weird because really his family are the icons of Remembrance Sunday. It's bonkers, which is ironic because that's what Harry called part of the Constitution, isn't it? Was this an organised event or did he just turn up? Was he just there? You know, he's in a suit. Where's Meghan? But then I've got to think they've dropped Sunshine Sacks, haven't they? So the whole walking across the memorial's grave, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. They've done so many stunts. Was all part of Sunshine Sacks' kind of PR push. This is them on their own. Float aloft in the sea. Kind of their little legs paddling underwater, trying to stay up. It is weird. I really just don't get it. And it really makes me angry that it just is so many weird inaccuracies about all of this. If anybody's interested, where he lives is 2,557 miles from Pearl Harbour. 6-hour flight from LA, basically. And then 6 hours back. Nothing's making sense. Something's very weird here. Something's very weird here. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit there. Although people that were there on the same day said it was the 12th of November. So it wasn't the 13th of November, it was the 12th of November that this took place. So that was Saturday. Why the hell isn't he spending Saturday on his family? I don't know, it's weird. I need to calm a little bit. So let's talk about Scottys little soldiers and what Harry has done. There was a second post on November the 13th, which again was Remembrance Sunday here in the UK. Scottys little soldiers. Prince Harry has written a letter about Scottys little soldiers. It says, to offer his support on Remembrance Day this year, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, again, sausage, Duke of Sausage, why do I keep doing it? Wrote a special letter to Scottys Little Soldiers, a charity supporting children who have experienced the death of a parent who served in the British Armed Forces. The Duke has a long-standing relationship with the charity, which provide a range of services to its members, including access to child bereavement support, guidance to parents and carers, and personal education and learning assistance. Today and every day, I admire and respect all men and all women who have given their lives in service of us, especially those in your family. I'm also incredibly proud of you for being the best example in remembering them. When you march together in today's parade wearing your yellow and black scarves, I know it will be hard, but equally important to do. Today, you will bring new awareness to young people just like you who will benefit from this community of support. I salute you for serving others in need in the most honourable memory of your parent. Now, I'm not knocking the charity. I think the charity is remarkable. I think it's fantastic. I think if anything that can be done for children, bereaved children from the armed forces, is brilliant. But it's not just about the armed forces, is it? There are bereaved children throughout the world. And Harry is using his little crutch, his Diana crutch, to magnify this. And I don't agree with that. Diana didn't die in the armed forces. She died in a car crash. We all know that. Now, I admire Harry for doing this because I think that this is a charity that is a very good example that needs some light shone on it. And I know that's a Meghan Markle expression, but in this respect, it's true. I think it's a good match for Harry. What I don't agree with is Harry using the death of his mother to attach himself to this. It's weird. Now, some would say, actually, no, he didn't. He didn't reference his mother. Yes, he did. Here's the letter. As many of us observe and reflect on Remembrance Sunday, I wanted to write to you and let you know you are all in my thoughts and hearts today. We share a bond even without ever meeting one another because we share in having lost a parent. I know firsthand the pain and grief that comes with loss, and I want you to know that you are not alone. Ta-da! Yes, there we are, the link. Using Diana yet again. I'm sorry, but he's an adult. He is still using the death of his mother just for PR. Because if this wasn't PR, he wouldn't have put it on his website, Archwell. It is PR. I'm sorry, but if you have to publicise you've done something good, then it's PR. Pure and simple. It's not altruistic. So I would love to know your thoughts on all of this, on the whole weird Invictus Games picture fobbing it off for Veterans Day on their Archwell website. What do you think of Harry's visit? 12 hours round trip to visit Pearl Harbour on his own. Lonely. Sad. What do you think of that? American, I'm specifically asking American listeners, were you offended by this? Were you offended by him doing this on Veterans Day? It's weird. And what do you think of the letter that he sent to Scottys little soldiers? Do you think it was quite sweet of him to do that? I think that if he hadn't referenced Diana in it, be it, not Diana, but my mother, it would have been quite sweet. But again, he has to crowbar Diana in there because he hasn't got any relevance otherwise. As always, I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.